Howdy y'all, this is your host Road. Welcome back to LovettGamez. We are continuing our Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition playthrough today. Hope you enjoy. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Tell me what you think in the comment section down below. We're going to see what we can get ourselves into today. We've been given the task from the king to go to the Tower of Ishad, something like that, and light the beacon to announce our men to go attack into battle. There is risk of us being attacked. Apparently there could be an archdemon that comes after us. Who knows? We're going to find out. Hope you enjoy. Let's continue on. Alright, here we go.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The blight ends here. Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower of Ishad.
This gives me the long night of Game of Thrones battlefield against the White Walkers. This is pretty awesome. Hey, can I, can't raid their portals. Okay. That's awesome. I really enjoyed that.
Help me. They're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Let's go. Wait, what's over here? King's Highway, no. Hey, we got a group of four, though. Can I do this where I'm not killing everybody? Probably. Nah, I'm gonna hurt everybody.
There's so many!
No chance. No chance at all.
Alright. There's still... Oh, you're attacking him up here. Okay.
Go! Down!
Now's better than that.
Alright.
Can I get
Now
you
let's raid all our stuff.
so you can get off my back?
I must kill my own guys with fireball. Oops. Alright, we're coming up on some.
Cut them down!
I'm not responsible for what y'all run into. Just put on that forth now. Oh, you're up here.
I'll get on.
Let's...
All right, all right. Let's see what you're made of.
Oh. Got me down.
Work well together.
Took myself out with that one. Come on, let me swap back over. It will not let me swap back. There it goes.
Now's better than later. All right, all right.
See, that was the Inferno. I also got Tempest. Which allows me to create a massive storm. It's all about the AoE. And here. Oh, not realize there were traps. Can you win archery me? Super annoying. You know what? Sorry for this, but it has to happen. Don't walk into that. You'll regret it. Really, don't walk into that. Damn. I mean, it's effective.
We won? We did! Yay!
I may need to start working on gathering healing items. Not healing items, healing spells. We're gonna save, just in case, because you never know. There's a few different paths to go, but I want to check.
What did I tell you?
I'm not responsible if you walk into my magic attack. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to need all the healing items we can get. Just because of me.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Probably where they came from. Oh, you guys should have walked in here. Oh, I'm not responsible for that. You're standing a little close.
I'll get on it. All right, all right.
No, I don't have the ability to open this. Do you have the ability to open this? For you? Or you? No, none of us do. We came in over here. I just want to double check that we fully cleared the floor. Yeah, we did. Alright, the ascension up the tower, y'all. Yeah, they really dug themselves up, didn't they? Had like a God of War feel to it.
Take his breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Were you complaining that you wouldn't get to fight if I attack the tower at all? Unless they know the plan. There's no point of moaning. Try telling them they're in the wrong place.
Now that's a scary thought. They couldn't know about the plan.
Yeah,
How?
they could.
They're not that smart, are they? At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Terran Logain will be waiting for the signal.
Running crate. Another chest, which we probably can't open. And there's a lot of people right here. Do we clear to the side? Clear this side first. almost kind of want them to stay in here as I just bomb that path on the side.
All right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
This is... This isn't gonna be pretty. Yeah, if all the people are smart to try to run out of it. No, they keep running into it. I just ran into it.
Can I get you so you can get off my back?
That was so stupid. Hey, that
Now's
worked.
better than later.
It wasn't pretty, but it worked. Okay, before we go through there, we didn't check what's in the side room here. Two chests. So Inferno takes quite a bit to cast.
I'll get on.
Killing me because what I'm trying to do is cast it in here and back out. Don't run into it. Don't run into it. Oh, you gotta be stupid. I'm not responsible for you dying. Even I'm too close.
Got it.
Magic missile into the darkness? Or Inferno into a room full of people? Insufficient skill. If we were a rogue with lockpicking, we'd be able to take so much more junk with us.
Logain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. No.
So there's people in
The king
front of
is
us.
depending on us.
All right.
Right there!
Got them to come to me. Oh, you guys should not run into that.
That'll teach you.
I'm surprised one of you survived.
So you can get off my back.
Didn't really have a chance to look to see if there's anything in this room.
Now's better than later.
Ice arrows.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
That lever over there, it will release the hounds. Down you go.
I don't think the hounds are going to be alive.
So you can get off my back. How's that play?
Sorry, did not realize that when I first cast them.
How's that play?
Did any of y'all survive? You did. You're free. Yeah, you're a good boy. Aw.
All right, all right.
Let's have at it.
Get off my back.
Let's do it, Mike. Not gonna wanna be? Okay, there's no one else there. There is over there.
Right then.
Don't run into that unless you want to die.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Funny, because normally I play a healer or a paladin, a cleric or like a paladin in games like this. But just being the pure damage dealer, kind of fun. Than being the tank. Why would you have everyone make a camp outside when you actually got roof, you got barracks, you got beds? Like, this tower should have been where your camp was.
I'll get on it.
Love casting fireball.
I'll get on it.
Got an axe.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Go, be meat shields. This is not going to be easy.
It's a good day to die.
That is all my magic. Dude, you gotta lure him back into the eye. Okay. Like this. Good job, Alistair.
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Maybe we shouldn't have lit the beacon like that.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
What happened to the Darkspawn? I remember you, the girl from the wild.
You were injured, and then Mother rescued you. Do you not remember?
Wait, what happened to the army, to the king? I remember being overwhelmed.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
Neither am I. This is horrible. What happened to the Grey Wardens and the king? My friend, you mean Alistair.
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before. Yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Why does your mother want to see me? Or my injury severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
Alistair is here.
He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish.
Some questions. Very unkind. Those were his friends.
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans. I will stay and make something to eat.
Last of the Wardens.
You must speak to Mother, then be gone. You have an army of Darkspawn to avoid, and 'twould be best to get an early start.
Alright, thank you for helping me.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
I will go then.
I will stay and make something to eat.
You have nothing to steal.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm afraid you're going to be left alone. I'm fine. I appreciate your concern.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
That sounds like Captain Catherine Janeway. I just caught on to who that may be. Why did you save me? If you're Flemeth, you must be old and powerful.
Must I? Age and power are relative. It depends on who is asking. Compared to you, yes, on both counts.
Then why didn't you save Duncan? He was our leader.
I am sorry for your Duncan, but your grief must come later. In the dark shadows before you take vengeance, as my mother once said. Duty must come now. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Change when most of them were slaughtered. Grey Warriors are no more. Let someone else do it. The land's hardly united thanks to... Of course not.
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
We need to find this Archdemon.
By ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention... I don't know how.
How to kill the Archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Arl Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
Are Eamon the Earl of Redcliffe?
I suppose. Arl Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Sounds like an excellent idea. What about the treaties that Plymouth gave us?
See? There is a smart lass.
Of course! The treaties. Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Yes, we can, and I love that they have Cape Mulgrew in this. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I doubt it, as long as there's some profit. Why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
We have you staying alive as ready as we'll ever be. Yes, thank you for everything.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame.
What? You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
I think that's an excellent idea.
Have I no say in this?
You
No.
have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well, we'll take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens. Do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. 'Tis not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
I think we should get underway. Now we're free to speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
Yes, replicate her coffee black.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
Actually, I have some questions.
I may have answers. Ask.
What skills do you have
I
exactly?
know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Then you should substitute for Alistair. Never mind him, you don't have to cook. Excellent, you'll at least be of some use.
Right, my cooking will kill us. That's all I meant.
I also know at least 15 different poisons that grow right here in this marsh. Not that I would suggest 'tis at all related to cooking.
How are we going to get past the Darkspawn? Tell me about the village to the north.
'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
Be really Plymouth's daughter.
'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes?
Just wondering her age. She's just gonna stay here alone.
She would no more tell me than you, I assure you.
How are we gonna get past? Have you been outside the
From
wilds?
time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
Alright. I don't really care about how we get past
Farewell,
Darkspawn.
Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
That's awesome.
The time has come to leave the wilds.
What do you need?
So, do you want to talk about... No, I don't want to talk about Duncan.
Have you not left yet? I hope you are not hanging about for some stew.
You come with us, you know.
Oh, I prefer to remain here. Considering what the world has done to me, I have already done more than it deserves.
I should
Yes,
go.
you should. You have a whole lot of darkspawn to get past before you sleep.
Evil laugh.
Got it.
Oh, dude, stealing failed? That's the first time I've failed. Try that again. Locked us out of the house. Alright. Well, we are kind of in the middle of nowhere. Takes this world map. I love that Kate Mulgrew is one of the characters, though. That is awesome. Why is there this big black, like, pure black thing right here? Gather your party and venture forth. Yes. Alright, so we are here. Wow, there is a lot of places where we could go. Can I zoom out? Don't know what that is. Okay. Our real adventure begins now.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Heyo.
Ugh, twisted.
You're all gonna kill this. Alright, I got it. He wags his tail happily in pants. Those dark spawn didn't hurt you, boy, did they?
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Barbari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Always wanted a dog like this. Maybe it's meant to be. Yes. Happy Bark. Love me a dog. And the dog's name shall be Dog. It's spelled like that. Nice. And all is good. Alright. Was there anything else over here, or is that just where we came from? So, I adjusted the graphics and I moved the install from one hard drive to the other because it was recommended. And it has made it all sorts of weird graphic-y issues, but it hasn't crashed, so. Because I read online, there's some forums that the game does not like being installed on a solid-state drive. It wants to be on a regular platter drive.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
How is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
Very well, you should listen to your friend, we're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Forget I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Do you really want to fight a mage?
A mage? Ah, I don't want to be a toad.
Nobody's turning you into a toad, you sniveling bastard. But we'll, let the toll go. Just this once.
It's time to test some spells.
Ah, don't turn me into a toad!
I say that, and then the game crashed.
A toad!
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
You picked the wrong target, get by your criminal. This shoddy operation is pathetic, I could do better.
Right. I guess so. I'm sorry.
Hand over everything you've stolen. You follow my lead, I could use some soldiers. Turning you into the authorities, got some questions I want answered.
Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
Turning you in, I got some questions.
What are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier.
Or you could die, your choice.
I'm not going down without a fight!
They can work well together. Okay. Right.
Got it.
Next.
I mean, hey,
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
he had a ring. I saw that ring. That wasn't even the ring I was talking about. Nice. And you don't come after anyone and expect them not to want to fight back.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Let's get to the point. What do you want to talk about? You've been very quiet, Alistair.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long, then.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
We need to hear some news before we could decide. To try and use these treaties, I assume. Some thoughts on the point, Alistair?
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
No, not yet.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Eamon is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
I'm not sure. What do you think we should go, Morgan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly
Excuse
wouldn't
me.
see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
There a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving for Eldon to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
We need to find these people. Why are you leaving it to me?
I can give you directions, if you like.
Take on the elf first.
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully, they will still be there. He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
And the dwarfs?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
And the Chantry.
Technically, the Circle of Magi is independent. We don't know that the Chantry won't support us, of course.
You truly believe that?
If we speak to the first Enchanter, he should see that his responsibility to the Grey Wardens supersedes anything the Chantry or even Tairn Loghain might have to say about it.
Alright.
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Alright.
Then you have a plan. Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Sweet. This really is a little village. So you're a refugee.
Now's better than later.
I hear those bandits are back again.
So let's
don't the
talk about
Templars
your
like this
mother
place?
for a moment.
Why did we come
We
here?
were lucky. We had the coin to pay the
We came
toll
here
to
to
those
get away
bandits.
from
Besides,
needed more
isn't your
fighting
mother
here.
a scary witch who lives in the middle of the forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the
Where
moss
can we
growing upon a
go?
stone
This
interesting.
is no better than...
You know what's more interesting than that?
I brought my family to
Mages outside of the
Lothering because I
tower.
thought it would be
That's
Mother says we have to
illegal,
run
you
before the
know.
bad men.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
I love that those
we
two
could
are
not
fighting.
talk about your mother. That works for me.
Need something? I don't generally talk to strange elves who wander in here.
Not just an elf, I'm a Grey Warden.
Then you'd best clear out. We're loyal to the king here, and word from the north is the wardens betrayed King Kalen. Cairn Logain has a bounty on any who survived.
They, Logain, betray the king, not us.
Cairn Logain? Betray Merrick's boy? Bah, your story needs a bit of work.
Perhaps you'd rephrase that or die.
I meant, that's quite a story. Cairn Logain killed the king? Mercy, terrible business that.
Much better. Now I have some
Don't
questions.
promise I'm going to answer them.
Who's in charge of the village?
You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
You don't have a ruling
He's
lord.
gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns, if he returns.
What's going on?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
Do you know about those bandits outside the
Best
village?
thing that's happened to Lothering. Bandits will keep the rabble out, if Sir Bryant and his lot won't.
Should go.
Don't let me stop you.
And we stole something from him.
I'm scared. When are we going
I brought my
home?
family to Lothering because I thought it would be
As
safe.
if we needed more
Please,
fighting
we
here.
came here to get
Don't
away
you see how
from the
scared
Now's
everyone
better than
is?
later.
Alright. So we need to go up towards this house. Templar.
If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
I was looking for some news,
You
actually.
might find that, though it's probably just frightened gossip. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Are you keeping me from going in?
I'm just warning you, things may not be as hospitable as you would expect. People are frightened.
Is there anyone in charge
Ban
here?
has marched north with Cairn Logain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you. I'm just here to keep watch.
A few knights have come through here.
It's
searching
just a
for
guess,
some
but I'm
holy
thinking
artifact.
everyone in
Didn't you
Lothering
listen
is
to
aware
that?
of the
Lothering
approaching
because I thought
Darkspawn
it would be
horde.
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits. Many didn't.
Greetings to you, milady. If it isn't too much to ask, might you be able to spare some bread?
What happened to you?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves like us. Surely you understand.
Sorry for your situation. I can spare nothing. Spare nothing for beggars. I'm sorry for your situation, but I cannot help.
Never mind, Hale. It's no use. Not even one of our own will help us.
I'll help.
Who are you?
Leave us be. There's nothing we can do for you, and apparently nothing you can do for us.
You said you were robbed.
Yes. Bandits set upon us. Right in sight of the town.
Sorry for the sweat. I can spare nothing.
Please, can anyone help us with a bit of bread?
I'm cold. I don't like this.
I'll give you some elf root. Hey, it's sight.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
It's all upon yourself, not get involved. Why would I want to help you? Get rid of the tiny part and consider it. Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers?
Haha, I'm not the only one with some business sense.
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Can you beat that offer, sister? Agreed. Those of you not here to do business, leave now. Don't you think you're being unscrupulous?
You would actually do the bidding of this evil little man.
What do I get if I help you?
We have nothing to offer but our gratitude.
It's all upon yourselves. I suppose it's not right to run off desperate, but... how good do you want to be?
You would actually do the bidding of this evil little man.
Absolutely.
Fine. May your heartlessness bring you exactly what you deserve.
A fine sentiment, if I've ever heard one.
You're so nice. I bet you make allies everywhere you go.
Ha! Serves that wench right. You have my thanks. And 100 silvers, yes?
Don't worry about it. I hate sell. I fear you're making a killing. Me too.
What? Help! Someone?
Morgan approves. Alistair greatly disapproves.
The Chanters are still operating their board.
Have you seen my mother?
That depends. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Come with me and I'll
Mother
help
said I
you.
wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Here, take the silver, buy some to eat.
A whole silver! Wow, thank you. So, are you really an elf?
Yes, why do you ask?
Father says elves aren't very nice, but you're nicer than everybody here. Thank you for helping me.
Help a child. Don't help a greedy businessman. We did get 100 silver out of it.
A few knights have come through here, searching for some holy artifact. Not
We
one of
found
them
someone
stopped to
sleeping
help.
in our fields, in the hay.
Chantry. A few quests over here.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
Greetings. Who are you exactly, if anything, interest on the ball?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
We were able to steal something from him. Bandits, bandits everywhere. As described on behalf of Sir Bryant, Templar, Defender of the Faith. Whoa, there's a lot here. Know that all those who prey upon refugees do so in their pain of death. The Maker spurs the bandits and their kind. The Templars offer a sizable reward for the apprehension or execution of the bandit leaders, playing with the trade in the northern wood and the roads. Beware, the bandits are numerous and considerable skill. Only a well-armed and well-trained party should brave the deep wood. We pray for the success of all those who undertake the mission. Residents of good standing and passing travelers have indicated there are 3 bandit groups in the northern wood. This humble charter of Sir Bryant's caution lest the wind up another victim of these evil men. The reward of the service be 3 sovereigns. May the Maker look upon. Okay. Yeah, we'll accept it.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This woman bears their evil stench. Can't you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Why don't you keep your voice down? Is no one going to shut down this? Watch where you throw accusations, fool.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
Darkspawn can be defeated. You poor man, what happened? That's enough. This ends now. You waste my time. Continue ranting if you must.
No! Do not touch me! You bring evil and destruction! It is the end!
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
Persuade. There's always hope. Muster courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Your king is dead! There is no hope!
Hey, he gave us quite a bit.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
Can I put new equipment on you two? I did not think about that till right now. You can put equipment on me. So this connects to over here.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
Do I look like a refugee to you?
So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Do you know about the bandits on the highway?
Yes, but we can barely keep order in the village right now. We have no men to chase down bandits. If you like, you can speak to Sir Bryant, but I doubt he'll tell you differently.
Who's in charge of the Chantry?
The revered mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Have you heard any news?
Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else. Make her watch over you.
Coming in here with a flaming dog.
Please, we came here to get away from the fighting.
The blight has truly come.
The blight has truly come, and the king is dead.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
We are the only hope of protection this
Why
village
don't the
has.
Templars
And
kill
I will
them?
not
Hey,
abandon
Blight
it.
Codex.
That is all.
What happened to the king is so
my family to
terrible.
Lothering
Please, anywhere safe. Came here to get away from the fighting.
We're able to steal from him.
Are you here to see the Reverend Mother too?
Who?
The head of this chantry. She's very busy, but I think she's free now. I came to ask for a blessing. With my family abandoning the farm to flee north, we'll need all the grace the Maker can offer. Well, good luck to you. I need to get underway. If I'm lucky, I'll make it back to the farmhold by nightfall.
Now's better than later.
You, miss, what is your name? You seem quite odd to me.
You would not be the first to think so. But avert your eyes. I will not have you staring over long.
Best get used to it. I'll be watching you. We want no trouble here.
As if we needed
There is
more
something
fighting here.
odd
Don't you
about
see how scared everyone
I trust
is?
that you are not here to make
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
So you're someone to talk to.
Chant of light Please, we came here to get away from the fighting.
Reverend Mother. That's locked.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker.
I can't
Ever wonder if that's a...
It's terrible. So many come to Lothering seeking refuge, only to find that we can offer little more than prayer. Does the Maker see our plight? Is he moved by this destruction? I apologize. The Maker's plan is too grand for me to fathom, especially at times like this.
What are the priests?
The Chant of Light. Surely you know it.
Of course, the chant shows our devotion to the Maker. I've never heard it sung like this.
The chant is our devotion to the Maker, our first commandment as followers of his prophet Andraste. The entire chant takes weeks to sing, and is only done straight through at the Grand Cathedral in Val Royeaux. Here we can only sing a few verses per week, and finish anew each first day.
Alright, I should go.
May the Maker watch over you.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. As if we needed more fighting. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Before we flee, there is very little time.
We're raiding this as much as we can.
And when the Maker spoke...
I'm sorry, I cannot talk now. I must feed the holy brazier to ensure the flame never dies.
What's the significance of the blaze?
It represents the flames that burned Andraste herself. Do you know the tale?
Don't need to hear it, of course, doesn't anyone?
I wish you well.
Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Let those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear
There is
our
something
unwavering faith.
odd about you.
Let him hear
I trust
our
that you are not here to make
dedication
trouble.
and enduring
I actually am here very much to make trouble. Very, very much to make trouble. You're the one I stole from before. Love that my big flaming dog over here named Dog.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
Who are you?
I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first.
I have nothing to offer tithes to the Chantry, or are you
A
joking?
great number of people could be fed and clothed for a fraction of your finery. But you must do as your heart wills. What can I do for you, then?
I'm a Grey Warden. I need your help.
A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
I've heard, but it is Loghain who betrayed the king.
Tairn Loghain? That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation of the Wardens. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else...
Can you provide any help to the Grey Wardens at all?
I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village and chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now, if there is nothing else...
I was hoping to receive your blessing.
You were contemptuous when I asked for aid. A blessing would hardly be appropriate. Wouldn't you agree? Now, if there is nothing else...
Alright.
May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears
So,
of the
clearly we're supposed to talk to him.
Got it.
Yes, my lady? Who might you be?
I am the Grey Warden Rook.
I see. I am Ser Bryant, commander of the Lothering Templars. Tairn Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
Grey Wardens did no such thing.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tairn claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
You do know that I'm a mage.
As am I.
I have no time to even think about such things right now. My concern is protecting these people. I see nothing threatening them other than the Darkspawn.
How do Templars fight against magic?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
Where would I find Ardina? Are you the only protection this village has?
Our ban was summoned by Tairn Loghain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned. Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Really thought he'd have more to say.
Then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven, and then shall...
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Tairn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn? I was hoping to meet Earl and Monotone.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need his help against Tyrion.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tairn Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Do you think Loghain's involved with the Earl's illness?
The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Loghain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
So your quest for the ashes brought you here.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
Simply, perhaps I could help you.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon, and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Your friend Sir Hedrick is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Sorry about your friends. Bandits killed him outside the village.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
So your quest for ashes brought you here.
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales. My mission takes priority, but I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
Should go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Nice. Alright, well, I actually think that's a good point to call it an episode. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Tell me what you think in the comment section down below. We'll see what we can get ourselves into on the next episode. Have a wonderful day. Peace and God bless.